we know a lot about Warner Brothers execs, how smart they are and everything, and their decision making. Yeah. So there's a rumor. Ezra, he's completed, or he's still in his mental health evaluation, and he's doing really good, and he's apologized. He's very sorry. He was accused of throwing a chair at a woman, grooming some minors, burglary, threats of murder. But he's sorry. And so he actually has performed reshoots in October for The Flash, I guess. And some execs, this is just probably a rumor, who knows, but they think they could work with him still. So, which would mean he'd stay on as Flash after all this shit. I, for one, am not okay with that. I don't know if I would boycott, but what do you guys think?
I think it depends, one, on how seriously he takes his rehabilitation.
Yeah.
And like how much he sticks to it. I mean, if he,
if it's just
says,
for show,
hey, I'm fine, and they give him a chance and he goes out and punches some dude in a restaurant or something like that, then absolutely not. He's done.
Right.
Also, I mean, if Flash does exceedingly well, and he's like amazing in it and everybody loves it, then if he can get his shit together, give him another chance.
Well, we do know that he can act. And is it not fair to say that everybody deserves a second chance? But why do we say that there are no second chances for actors who... Now, I'm not saying what he did... Yeah, I'm not saying what he did was not horrible. I mean, grooming a child is absolutely like...
Absolutely not. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
There's no words that can say that. But
right.
if he did turn his life around, if he does take it seriously, does he deserve a second chance? I don't know.
Yeah.
And will people forget about it and go to the movie and say, oh, it was great? I mean, it's been long enough now between those incidences that I don't think people are going to remember quite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's tough to say that you're going to give a second chance to somebody who groomed a child. I mean, that's...
Well, and threatened to murder people, too.
That's right, on the top
brutally murder people.
Of things that are
absolute no kind of thing. Like, there's no coming back from it.
Like, who's that guy that said that he wanted to eat people? And then
Armie Hammer.
Yeah, Armie Hammer. Now he's selling condos for timeshare.
Yeah.
I mean, his family disowned him over a comment.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if he actually is a cannibal, but,
I haven't seen that Hulu show yet, but I guess they have some footage or something, and it looks really scary from seeing his facial expressions, like messages to his women or whatever. I don't know, but if Ezra did like one of these things, well, not the minor thing, but even the threat of murder, if you take those away...
But don't you think if he really was guilty of grooming a child, he'd be in jail by now?
Well, they still have to... he still has to do court appearances.
Oh, okay.
Like, they're just starting with this shit.
Oh, so this isn't... Okay.
It's not done. No, it's not done.
Yeah, it's... unfortunately, with stuff like this, it's like there's due process. It's not immediate. I wish it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, absolutely not. We've caught you in the act. You're done.
Well, on the flip side, though, that's good, though, because you don't automatically assume somebody's guilty until...
Innocent until proven guilty. I mean, I still get that.
That is a bonus of our justice system.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, but I think it's also because it's been a short amount of time. I believe in second chances, but like some of these charges are like, I don't know if that warrants a second chance, but also that you gotta look at the time. Like, it hasn't even been 6 months yet. I don't think he's been trying to get better. So it's like, I think a second chance is more like a year, a couple years away.
This a forced rehab, or was this just...
I think it was, honestly, because the studio was like, hey, we got a movie coming out, because they've delayed this movie a couple times, and I think it's basically the studio's like, hey, motherfucker, you're gonna go to rehab right now. And I'm sure they made him say he's sorry. I don't know, maybe he really is, but from going from all this to I'm sorry, it feels kind of forced at this point. It doesn't feel natural. Like, it feels like
he truly may be sorry. Whatever he was going through, whatever.
It's just what I feel. But yeah,
maybe he snapped out of it. Maybe he is truly sorry.
Yeah. I don't know.
I hope that he is. I hope that
I
he
do
gets
too.
the help he needs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
But,
I hope he gets the help he needs and everything. But
it's just everybody deserves a second chance if they're willing to work on themselves.
Right. And I think he probably needs more time to work on himself. Honestly, I don't think a studio should force him like, you're good now. We're going to keep going with you. And then that problem. I know. I know. That's what sucks.
Yep.
Yeah. So you think you would just, if they, had him in other films, you think you'd be like, I'll put that aside and just watch it, or?
Oh, I'm definitely going to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm watching it for Keaton, though.
But if,
yeah.
If the studios...
Well, I mean, after Flash. The Flash. Yeah. Like if they say, hey, we're sticking with our guy here. Here's another film. You going to go see it?
But see, if they do that and then he screws up again, then absolutely
it's over.
Yeah.
Like...
Maybe they'll pull the plug.
Well,
I mean, Gunn probably won't...
At this point, as much as we've seen as far as, like, Gal Gadot...
Yep.
Ben Affleck's going to work in a directing capacity now, not as Batman, and everybody else is going away. There's no reason continuity-wise to keep Ezra Miller,
right?
Unless they're going to use him as a focal point that he can basically transverse or all the changes that are going around because of the Speed Force and all that stuff. He can hop in and hop out at will and all that, but outside of that, I think he needs time away from the big screen.
That's what I think too. Yeah. I'm good for a second chance with that. I just think, it takes time to really change yourself and just to force it, the studio to force it like, hey, we want you to be in more movies right now. So, with Gunn in charge, who knows if that's even on the table. But again, this is probably just a rumor to have people talk. But I think it's good to question, like, how would you approach it, if this was going to be it. But Flash will be out in June 16th.